Yes, this is Jon Jones. What's up? And this is an MMA topic video. I want to talk about the biggest topic in MMA right now. Jon Jones versus Chael Sonnen for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. And on top of that, these two guys are going to be the next set of coaches on the Ultimate Fighter reality show. Now, I will say this. The Ultimate Fighter reality show, that just needs something different. Like, it needs some new spice. It needs some new sugar. It needs a new taste. It needs a new flavor. Because, everybody said that that show has gotten stale. Stale, ladies and gentlemen, which means boring. It's not good. People say we've seen it all before. And let's be honest, we have. And I'm watching the Ultimate Fighter show now that they got going on currently, but I'm not really enjoying it that too much. It's not great to me. But, I'm watching it here and there. Matter of fact, I started watching that show regularly on a regular basis a long time ago. Like, I didn't even know that Ryan Bader had won that damn show. I didn't know that he was from the Ultimate Fighter. I found that out a couple of months ago that he had won that show. That's how long ago I started watching that show. So this show does need something new, something fresh, something different. Jon Jones and Chael Sonnen is the perfect thing that they need for this damn show, because that show, to me, it just stopped being good a hell of a long time ago. So that's how I feel about that. Next, let's talk about Chael Sonnen getting a title shot. How in the hell does a man who lost his last fight, who got finished, I repeat, lost his last fight, got finished, got knocked out, gets a title shot in a division that he hasn't even fought in yet, at least in the UFC? How does this man get a title shot? Simply by being entertaining and marketable. That's how this man got a UFC light heavyweight championship match, by being marketable, entertaining. Chael Sonnen, no matter what you say about him, he is never boring when he speaks. They have been trash talking. Jon Jones and Chael Sonnen have been trash talking about each other in interviews, internet interviews, radio interviews, of, just saying things on their Twitter. It has made people want to see these guys fight each other. So it's a fight that people want to see. So it sort of makes sense, but then again, it don't make sense. It doesn't make sense because, well, Chael Sonnen is getting a shot and he hasn't beat anybody to get a shot. Now, here's how it don't make sense. This how it does make sense. Excuse me. It makes sense because it's going to make dollars. So if it makes dollars, it means it makes sense. If it makes dollars, it makes sense. So that's why it does make sense. It don't make sense because he didn't beat anybody to get a shot. He didn't even have a fight in the light heavyweight division yet in the UFC. But it does make sense because it's going to make dollars. People want to see these guys fight. That's why it makes sense. But despite the fact where it doesn't make sense or it don't make sense, this is what we're going to get. Jon Jones versus Chael Sonnen. You probably think that either Dan Henderson or Lyoto Machida should get the shot, but Dan Henderson got hurt. We don't know when he's going to be back. Dana said Machida had his shot, but he turned it down. So he doesn't care about these guys bitching about a title shot that they should get. But I do understand why they're bitching, because those guys beat people. They beat individuals to get a title shot, unlike Chael Sonnen. But hey, this is better than nothing. I'm still intrigued by this fight. I don't think Chael deserves it, but I still do want to see it. So those are my thoughts on those two subjects about the Ultimate Fighter, those two being on Ultimate Fighter. I do think that's great. I think that's something that people will want to see. These two guys fighting. I think that's also something that people want to see. That's why they're getting a shot. That's why he's getting a shot. This is why these guys are fighting, because people want to see these guys fight. So remember, if it makes dollars, it makes sense. People want to see these guys fight, which means people are willing to pay their hard-earned money to see these guys fight. So it makes sense because it makes dollars, regardless whether I agree with it or not. So this is Jon Jones. You haven't done so, go ahead, subscribe to my channel. Don't be afraid to click it because you might get a ticket. I'm out. Deuces.